This is a review of the Cosmic Crisp apple. This is a Washington State University apple tree. It's a mix between the Enterprise apple and the Honeycrisp, both excellent apples. This had tons of money going into it, and it's supposed to be the next premier big apple. We'll see. Now, usually I'm a little bit more partial towards New York growers because I believe that our longer days and more intense sun leads to more intensely flavored apples, but let's see what Washington has to offer. Bite test. Now, I've seen its skin described as thin. I wouldn't say it's super thin-skinned, but it is snappy-skinned. The texture on this is quite dense, and not extremely breaking like a Honeycrisp is, but it still breaks pretty well. Just to zoom in on the skin here, this is kind of what it does when you bite into it. You can feel the skin kind of bending underneath your bites. The flavor is really interesting. It's kind of like a caramel apple rather than a candy apple. I'm getting more citrusy florals from this, kind of like a candied orange peel that you kind of get in some of these apples. It has a decent amount of tartness, not super tart, but at the same time, just enough to balance it out. It is definitely a very juicy apple as well. I think maybe the first few years that I had these, they were still trying to figure out how to pick them ripe. This one seems to be a lot better than years past. Juicy and delicious.